girl behind him and he's going unnoticed again. After school, Pele is spending time by himself on the roof when he sees two older kids making fun of Wilhelm for being a nerd and liking comic books. Pele decides to help by throwing his apple at the boys, getting them to back away, then he tries to hide behind the roof. He would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for a teacher that sees him from through the window and calls him out for being on the roof. Now the boys can see him as well and begin chasing him through town. Pele is faster than them, but he doesn't know how much energy he has to keep going, so he decides to hide in the garden of a very spooky house, where an ant begins crawling up his leg. The boys hear some noises and guess Pele is in that garden, but they don't dare to enter because this house belonged to Mrs. Gammelkra, who died in mysterious circumstances, and now there are stories going around about the house possibly being haunted. After the boys leave, Pele decides to check out the house when suddenly, the ant crawls up his body and bites his neck. Pele begins feeling dizzy and falls to the ground, where his blurry vision lets him see a human shape approach him. Before he can ask what's going on, Pele passes out. By the time he wakes up, night has fallen. Pele returns home, where he's scolded by his mother for coming back so late, so Pele makes up some lie about losing track of time while playing with a schoolmate. Then he goes to bed without having dinner because he's tired yet not hungry. Once he falls asleep, Pele can't